teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13, now great field position to start the drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Lights off a defender. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
First and 10 play coming up. The shotgun run call. Powering through the tackle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
The Longhorns begin a new series here. First and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On the move now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just trying to get rid of it. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Coverage team flying down a good job at limit the return. Not much there. just short of the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll ride the back again here. He gets loose. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really clicking now.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open. Now he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. Hands off to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, he makes it second and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
As the first down is still going. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's gone in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes a tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Try and muscle for the first down. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Vols look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. And that last touchdown there, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Catch made on the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short from the 1st down marker. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there in full display.
And it's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards within the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that play leaves him in the scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Toss play to the running back going left. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? The Volunteers are going to keep this drive moving.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Hands off to a fullback. He fights it
see it very often, but they give the ball to the fullback here. Yep, that's still a position. And, yep, he can still power his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, it's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
It's an out route. The catch made. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense moving into a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The penalty backs them up 1st and very long. He hands it off from the gun. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Now it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Nowhere to run. A corralling from no gain. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, that's not too short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Ricky behind the sticks here for the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. across the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass rush hits home. Timeout here. Something they don't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Texas. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's an open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Wolf. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Charles will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss in the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Handoff from the shotgun. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
defensive fly to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job in knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll get the 1st-time yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Longhorns. To put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught, 2nd down. And now the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside. They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. The shotgun running play call.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, trying to lob the ball up there, but it doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got way downfield and still running inside the 20. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive ride. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, the Texas offense goes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. It's a quick grab. Football comes out. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Well, that's the last thing that this offense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but is scoring with the defense flying to the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. That one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and set up a touchdown drive, and they bounce back from that right away. Makes the catch downfield. The ceiling with excellent work after the catch. The Longhorns will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Bringing pressure. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Longhorns back 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Get there, brought down at the 2. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. And Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the game, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Fire to the right side, complete. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Let's stop it behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Leaning on the run game here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And trapped him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. The one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually turn into the end zone.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Takes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. That's good timing when the receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive in a 20-minute. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Getting set for second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Loose football. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And we'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Now here comes the field goal unit. So here we go. They'll spot the ball at the 25. It's a 42-yard attempt for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the Agents. The push in the playoffs is to survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you.